Saludos y bienvenidos aquí al último partido del Syndicate Competitive League Día 2, and I'm sorry I'm speaking in Spanish here, I just had to get that out of the way. We're here for what could be the final match of this tournament between Exodunks and Warlords of the Deep. Just to let you guys know, if Warlords of the Deep take this match, they take the best of 3, and that will be it. They will be winners of this tournament. If Exodunks hold on and take this one to 3, win it, they will have to go on to win another best of 3. So we are at what could be the very final match of today and of this weekend's tournament. So with that in mind, I would like to thank EveBet, Summer Blink, and Monocle Madness, our 3 sponsors. A shout out to Pretty Lights, who provided us licensing for their music for free to play during all of the intermissions during the whole weekend. Thank you to all of you who've sat down and spent time watching this with us, who've spent the whole day here with us. Thanks to the organizers, everybody who's been involved, the GMs in particular, CCP Arrow, CCP Fozzie, CCP Bro, and CCP, I'm forgetting one. Who is that? Seldrin, you can tell me.
CCP Navigator, aye, and you have done a sterling job there. In the read corner, we have the Exodunks, and they're in there in a Paladin, and a Nearest, an Ishtar, a Tyrannus, an Incursus, and 2 more Incursus.
Alright, well, we've just gotten out of the way that both of us are bilingual. Seldrin speaks Scottish and English, I speak Spanish and English. I'm here to give you the blue team. It's 2 Sleipnirs, a Cyclone, a Basilisk, 3 Sabers, and a Mollusk. I think this is absolutely going to be fascinating. Exodus decided to bring the exact same setup back a second time. I guess they didn't feel they had given it a true test the first time around. 15 seconds to go time. What do you think here, Seldrin?
Well, what I think is going to happen is I'm no longer going to go full Scottish, because one guy once went full Scottish and it was not pretty. But I think what we are going to have is massive explosions. We have a Mimitar Rush team. They are going to want to pile into those Paladins and prove once and for all whether or not Paladins are a force for good and lawfulness.
This will be very ending. If they do get in too close, the 90% webs on the Paladins will really make it difficult Mimitar to use their speed as the advantage, which is one of their racial strengths. We see the first Incursus for Red Team already down. Before I even finished getting words out of my mouth, he has exploded and off the field. So 1 tackle frigate gone for the Red Team. The Basilisk on Blue Team here, Warlords of the Deep, taking a good chunk of shield damage. I imagine he's going to be ASB fit and rep that back shortly, though, but he is down at half shields now.
Yep, that frigate died so fast if you Summer blinked, you would have missed it. But look at that, a Nearest of true XX. He is straight through his shields, all the power of those autocannons being brought to bear on one target, and he's in armor, whereas the Red Team are just struggling away at the Basilisk of Nismidrati, who is not going down. And look at that, Nearest approaching half armor. This looking very bad right now for the Red Team.
It is grim for Xerxel Nightblade, as well as Tyrannus in low structure, about to go down. He just pulls back 3/4 of his armor in 1 rep cycle from the Oneros, but I don't think it'll be enough. 1 more volley should take him down. That Oneros is also very much struggling. A Cursus also struggling for Dalika. It does seem like the Warlords of the Deep have this in hand as it is right now, but we have not really seen those Paladins at their full potential. We'll see if they, by themselves, will be enough. As the Oneros is down, another frigate is down, leaving Ishtar, 2 Paladins, and an Incursus for the Exodunks team, whose backs are against the wall. If they do not hang on here, they will be out of the tournament in 2nd place, and Warlords of the Deep will take the 35 billion and 15 plex.
Just look at this damage going on that Paladin now. This is an exciting conclusion. All that DPS just piling in there on that Paladin straight through his shields, whereas the Sabers are just destroying that Incursus as he explodes in a ball of 1 less Incursus. And look at that Paladin, half armor. Paladins are known for strong armor tanks, but this Mimitar team is slicing through him like a knife through butter.
It's really incredible. I expected these Paladins both in the last match and this one to tank better, but here we see this Paladin bleeding into structure. His reps just not doing anything against the DPS. He's really just prolonging his demise. We see the Ishtar also in deep armor. You see the Exodunks folks in local saying, wrong gamble, good fight, good fight. I think this one is as good as over, folks. We have witnessed a quick 2-0 win for Warlords of the Deep after a fantastic tournament, a wonderful run by several of these teams. It has been an exciting day and a very explosive conclusion, very quick and decisive finish here, as the Ishtar will bleed into structure and explode shortly, and Sturm will be the final Paladin on the field, a friend of mine who has to bravely meet his fate and go down honorably for his team.
Exactly. Look at these Cyclones, and these Sleipnirs are burning into Storm. And they say that Cyclones are storms, but they are storming after Storm, and he is already in shields. He is just ripping through, and this looks like it is going to be a whitewash. How often do we see whitewashes in the finals? Not very often, and this is a dramatic end to this tournament.
I have to say, I am very much surprised. A very impressive turnout for Warlords of the Deep. After so many nail-biters down to time and points, just photo finishes in the last several matches, to see this go 2-0 in absolute whitewash, as you said, is just an absolute shock. I'm blown away here. I really expect these Paladins to be able to put out more, and they just were not able to apply anything effectively down on the Warlords of the Deep team. This one is over, folks. Congratulations to Warlords of the Deep. Congratulations as well to Exodus for taking runners up in this one. And just thank you to all of you for coming out tonight to watch these beautiful explosions. We watched this last one just finally crumble. His hull's on fire, a little bit of shields back or armor back, and he is down. Thank you guys very much. Congratulations. Winners of the first weekend of the Syndicate Competitive League go to Warlords of the Deep. And we have one more winner announced at the end of this. One of you, the viewers, has won a Vindicator hull. That Vindicator hull will be going to Kyle Reeves. Congratulations to you as well. You may step up on a winner's podium with Warlords of the Deep and hold your hands in victory together.
What a fantastic tournament. I would like to reiterate all those thank yous, and then one more thank you to PCGamer.com for their fantastic article on us, and Limitani.com for their fantastic article. Fantastic websites, and thank you very much. This was Seldarin signing out from the first SCL tournament.
And thank you one more time to CCP Fozzie, who has spent his entire weekend in the office without pay. He's doing this as a volunteer, so please be sure to thank him personally in chat. If you go to FanFest, buy him a beer. Thank you to Brett, Apathetic Brett, and Dradius Calvantia, who together organized this entire thing to begin with. Without them, this would not have happened. Gunny H for putting together the website, and thank you to everybody who spent time putting this together. I'm Bacchanalian signing off for this, the end of the first weekend of the Syndicate Competitive League. Thanks for coming out, folks.